All right, guys. Today I want to talk about an article. Not just one article, but there have been a myriad of articles that have come out in the past 7 days or so, detailing how Mr. President, our current president, up until the end of January, was caught on videotape or recording, somewhat pressuring the Georgia Secretary of State to recalculate his vote in favor of, I guess, his state. This guy's name is Republican Brad Raffensperger, and he's the Georgia Secretary of State. The article that I read specifically is from the Washington Post, and it's like any other one of these articles. Apparently, Joe wants 11,780 votes, because I guess that would put him over to the top or whatever, and there's some speculation as to whether that's breaking the law or whatever, but what else is new? So you're wondering, how do I feel about this shit? So let me preface this by saying a couple things. One, this is not a political channel. Two, I am neither Democrat or Republican. I'm very neutral on most things. I consider myself to be an independent. I personally don't think that the voting system and structure that we have in place now calls for any given person to pick one side or the other. I think, like with almost anything, there are good ideas on both sides of the fence. Now, as for how I feel about this personally, I think this is some dumbass shit. I mean, I personally don't really like Donald Trump. I will say somewhat in his defense that people kind of, give him flack for shit that really doesn't have anything to do with him, but this is America. How things make you feel is more important than the facts. So there's that. I don't know. I'd be the first one to tell you that I don't fucking like Donald Trump. I'm tired. He doesn't set a good precedent for how most Americans are. And I think that other countries, especially the common people that are just like us, they think we're fucking idiots because we've elected this imbecile who couldn't even get elected for a second term. Having said that, I don't really like Joe Biden either. I think he's old and crusty, and I think just like with any candidate that I've ever seen in my life, they both have some integrity issues, and they all lie, because that's what the fuck candidates do. Now, at this point, this situation, it's nothing to me, and I think it's nothing to a lot of people, because when was the last time we've heard Donald Trump doing something noble that wasn't done with the ulterior motive of trying to boost his ego or trying to pander, ultimately boiling down to something like that? I mean, this shit it would be embarrassing 4 years ago, but at this point it's not. He's already been impeached. He's already said shit that's super racist. Not that Joe hasn't, because I don't fucking like him either. I mean, it just makes me think, is anyone that wants to run for president now, why do they all have to be 110? Why couldn't someone 50 years old run for president or whatever? Why? So in this article, the Washington Post, and I know they're very liberal, but they're reputable, so bear with me here. But they cite Mr. Raffensperger and Trump at different points of their discussion. Let me pull this up here. So, Trump says to this guy, so look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have because we won the state. And another thing that he said was, so what are we going to do here, folks? I only need 11,000 votes. Fellas, I need 11,000 votes. Give me a break. So, when I hear that, that doesn't sound like an individual that won fair and square. I don't know about y'all, but that sounds like someone who's willing to get on his knees and suck some good dick for some votes. And I don't know. I don't think the bar is set too high for any particular candidate. And obviously, at this point, you know how I feel about Trump. But like, out of all of the things that he's done thus far in his presidency, as it comes to an end, I never thought he'd be trying this goddamn hard to stay in. Like, you just have to, that just goes to show how fragile this guy's ego is. You know what I mean? It's like, really, dude, come the fuck on. Like, it's over for you. It's not happening. The tribe has fucking spoken. We'd rather have Sleepy Joe, for whatever that means. But it's like, really? This is embarrassing. I mean, I hope that in Joe's term, if he's even alive by the end of it, honestly, that we're able to gain some kind of semblance of dignity back as Americans. Because, you know, I feel like at one point in time, especially during Obama's presidency, I'm not too high on him as an African American, might I add, but I feel like we were living in a time where we were respected around the world. I feel like at this point in time, America is a cesspool, much like public school is, where we're a cesspool of rich degenerates. You know, we have a lot of money and we excel in all this shit that's not fucking important, like sports and movies and television and higher level education, which costs an arm and a leg. My dad would love to show you his bill from my university, but it's just one more fucking thing. You know what I mean? We're not really off to that great of a start in 2021. And as for Brad Raffensperger, or whatever the hell his name is, I just feel like at this point, it's set in stone. Joe's not gonna not be president pretty soon. Like, it's over for Trump. And when you hear the recordings that you know, a lot of these news publications have obtained, he sounds scared as hell. Like, I don't know, if it was me, I wouldn't be inclined to pander to Donald Trump. Like, when you listen to his voice and you hear how he's responding back to Trump's remarks, he's so timid and like little bitch like, bro, at this point, if I was in his shoes, I would be like, Trump, listen, bro, it ain't happening. Why the fuck do you keep calling me? Like, I feel like this shit is simple. Like, it's just like, what does Donald Trump have on all of you guys that makes you so damn terrified of pissing him the fuck off? I mean, the worst that could happen is you get fired, unless he's got a videotape of you fucking your secretary in the back alley of where your office is located. I mean, I feel like it can't get much worse than that. You know what I mean? But, you know, in short, TLDR, if you skip to this point of the video, this is just another moment in time where Trump's going out sad. And of course, you have people like me who are neutral, that, you know, this is just another day in America. And then you have Democrats that will vilify him for anything, whether it's really his fault or not. And then you have his supporters that are going to defend it. What else is new in 2021? The United States of America. We're just one big fucking joke. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Tell me how you feel about it. Tell me how much you do or don't like whatever it is that I said. Yeah, peace.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun. Allies headed to the other side. Watch your back. Invader incoming. Invader down. Your allies here. All right, feed your light to that primeval. Yes, sir. That's what I call hunting. Pretty soon, I'll have everything I'll need. Good work today. Go home and count your money while you can.